I'm Jack Harlan, 55, who clawed my way from scrubbing pots to running a chain of 15 bustling eateries. Just last month, I handed my daughter Emily a $1.2 million dream home as her ticket to a brighter future. But a week later, her tearful call shattered the illusion. She was staring down eviction papers. For 28 grueling years, I'd poured my soul into Harbor Grill, rising through the ranks, one blistering burn and endless night at a time. Double shifts that stole holidays, hands rough as sandpaper, all to give Emily the chances I'd never grabbed. That house was meant to be her launch pad, nestled in Tampa Bay's ritziest enclave. 4 sprawling bedrooms, a shimmering pool, luxury at every turn. Yet at their glittering housewarming bash, a storm brewed that flipped our world upside down. Emily and her husband Ryan pulled me aside, urging me to slip out early. My tales from the trenches, they whispered, were clashing with their polished crowd of deal-makers. They branded me a meddlesome relic right there amid the chatter of 40 guests. Driving home through the inky night, rain streaking the windshield like tears, I reached a quiet resolve. True love sometimes delivers hard truths, not handouts, and Emily was about to taste that bitter distinction. Let me rewind to the spark that ignited it all. Back in 1995, at 27, I was elbow-deep in suds at a humble Tampa diner, scraping by on scraps with no safety net, arms dotted with fresh grease scars each shift. The boss spotted fire in my eyes, hunger or grit, who knows, and bumped me up. Line cook, kitchen lead, right-hand man. By 2003, I'd scraped together enough to claim my first spot, Harbor Grill #1, a modest joint with 32 rickety chairs, AC on the fritz, and a fryer that spat flames like a dragon twice in week 1. But it was my kingdom. Emily was just 6, perched at booth 12 with crayons flying while I tallied the till. She'd nod off mid-doodle, waiting for Dad to wrap up. Night after night, I'd scoop her up, whispering promises that this grind would pay off someday. The second outpost launched when she hit 10, the third at 14. By her high school cap toss, Harbor Grill was Tampa's go-to empire. 15 spots, 400 loyal staff. Papers hailed me as the rags to riches kingpin. I tucked that article in my wallet like a talisman for a decade. Through the sweat and smoke, Emily was my North Star. While her pals got off-the-rack costumes, she got tailor-made wonders. Summers meant Europe for her, not local camps. Private college tuition at $60K a pop? I signed without a flinch. This empire was her inheritance. But slowly the gratitude faded. She saw the perks as baseline, not blood-earned. The divorce hit when she was 23. My ex Lisa walked off with the house, half the business hall, and our circle of friends. Emily blamed me for shattering the nest, blind to Lisa's 2-year fling I'd uncovered. Post-split, it was just us. Well, us and Ryan Keller, her steady from Orlando, a slick marketing whiz. Seemed solid, courteous, driven, sir. Rolling off his tongue for years. Last spring, he popped the question. Emily glowed like dawn. House hunts kicked off. Nothing shy of 7 figures. Her tastes always lavish. That's when I chose to ease off the throttle at 55, bones weary from the hustle. I'd forged Harbor Grill for her, but she was carving her path, Time to gift the fruits. Sold the chain in August. Post-taxes and leases cut. 3.2 million in my pocket. Not shabby for a sink jockey. Come September, they eyed their paradise in Bayview Estates, Tampa's elite fortress. 4 beds, 3 baths, garage for 2, pool like a tropical oasis. Ryan's credit tanked the loan bid. Emily's teaching gig fell short. Heartbreak City. Over dinner at my flagship spot, I floated it. What if I cover it outright? Her face lit like fireworks. Dad, for real? As real as it gets. Call it your Head Start legacy. Ryan's grip was iron strong, eyes misty. Sir, words fail me. Just cherish my girl. That's payment enough. 3 weeks on, deal sealed. Cash wired, 1.2 mil from my vault to theirs. Deed in Emily's name. Sort of. My attorney, Mark Thompson, a razor-sharp vet from the sale, slipped in a reversion rider. Basic safeguard for family windfalls, he said. Like a safety net. Breach the terms, and it snaps back to me. All above board. Shields your stake. I inked it. Emily skimmed, dazzled by swatches and sofas. The bash was set for November 15th. I figured it was her dawn breaking. Little did I know. Mine was cracking. November 15th, dusk falling at 6 sharp. I cruised past Bayview's iron gates, chest swelling with pride. My girl thriving in a world I'd only dreamed of as a boy. The guard nodded me through with a familiar grin. The place gleamed. Emily's weeks of fussing paid off. Fancy bites on trays, bar pro mixing elixirs, valets whisking keys for the swarm of 40+. Prime for my princess. I toted a wrapped frame. Emily at 6, beaming from booth 12 in my inaugural grill. A nod to our roots. Ryan greeted me at the threshold, clasped firm but chilled. Jack, good you came? No, sir. Just my name. Flat as day-old bread. The soiree hummed. Emily's uni crew, Ryan's wheeler dealers, neighborhood elites, sipping vintages pricier than my starter wheels, swapping tales of villas and ventures. I spotted Emily in the kitchen, barking orders at the staff. Darling, it's stunning. Her embrace was fleeting, eyes darting. Thanks, Dad. Maybe skip the grill yarns tonight? Ryan's key players are here. I froze. The grill stuff? You know, the rags to riches bit. These folks, different worlds. Worlds apart. I swallowed the lump, bobbed my head. Sure, kiddo. Your call, but the sting deepened. Hour in, chatting Tampa Realty with a neighbor. He quizzed my trade. Just sold my grill chain. Harbor Grill. Ring a bell. Ryan materialized, arms slinking in. Jack's enjoying retirement these days. Hobbies and such. Hobbies. My life's forge reduced to pastimes. The guy drifted off politely. Ryan lingered, voice dropping. Jack, a word outside? He steered me to the shadow deck. Emily trailed, fidgety. Dad, about some ground rules. Rules? In the pad I'd bankrolled, Ryan dove in. We value your help. The house. The leg up. But we're forging our duo here. Need room to breathe. I get it, Ryan. No meddling from me. But you are, see, spinning those kitchen tales to our circle. These are prospects, partners. We need equals vibe. Not handout heirs with daddy footing the bill. Daddy, spat like venom. Emily softened it. Ryan means keep the funding hush. It paints us as propped up. I gaped at the child who'd doodled while I toiled. So fake like I didn't fund this? Respect our zone, Ryan pressed. Our turf. Our terms. Ice gripped my gut, but I stayed cool. Gotcha. More terms? Emily shifted. Ryan charged, and maybe head out soon. Big shots here. He trailed off. Implication hanging like smoke. You want me gone from my girl's party? Emily murmured. Dad, perhaps. Just tonight. Just tonight. Through the glass, guests reveled in the glow of my sweat-bought splendor. Clear as crystal, I said, grasping it all. Ryan thrust a hand. Thanks for rolling with it, Jack. Knew you'd see sense. I clasped it, but didn't slink away. Instead, I strode to the living room's heart, voice rising above the buzz. Folks, quick word before I dip. Couldn't be prouder of Emily and Ryan. Hush fell. Emily's eyes ballooned. Ryan edged near, but I rolled on. This haven? Fruit of my 28-year grind, from sink scrubber to grill mogul, shift by shift. Now my girl reaps the harvest. Dead air. Emily Hun. Never forget. This stems from raw, real toil. To the door I went, pausing. Ryan, cheers for the rules chat. Eye-opener. Out into the night, engine humming in silence, mind ablaze. Ryan nailed one truth, their pad, their rules. But he overlooked. I held the master key. That eve, in my stark condo, papers fanned on the counter, Emily's $850K college nest egg, $120K wedding tab, and the deed with its sly reversion hook on page 7. 28 years quantified in ink, but those digits? Deeper scars. The fund kicked off at her birth, $500 monthly, rain or shine, for 22 years. Even as Harbor Grill teetered, freezer fixes versus her future, I picked her, every time. In '95, $500 was weekly eats, my ride note, or extra hours to bridge gaps. I clocked those hours. Emily discovered it at 18, gliding debt-free through Florida State while pals drowned in loans, thanks to Dad's graveyard shifts. The wedding, pitched as modest till plans swelled. Dad, this venue's magic, bit over budget, but how over? Base $30K, but with bells. Total, $85K. Our day, though. No pause. Send the docs. But it ballooned. $95K for top-shelf booze. $15K snaps upgrade. $120K final, with Ryan's clan jetting in from Seattle. Each spike, Emily's call. Dad, budget bust. But always yes. Why? My union with Lisa, courthouse quickie, chain diner feast, Orlando weekend escape. 1,200 total. Emily deserved the enchantment, even if it pushed retirement 2 years, sold my lakeside shack to settle. But cash wasn't the real toll. It was time. 28 years home post-bed, that's when it hit. I'd bred entitlement from blind love. Love sun's limits, just coddling. Coddling breeds disdain. So Ryan's rules plea? He was spot on for limits, just not his flavor. I thumbed to Mark Thompson's digits, but rang Susan. My numbers whiz. First. Susan, Jack. Scrub Emily's ledgers tomorrow. College pot, wedding blast, last 5 years outlays. Sure, Jack, why? Boundaries time. What kind? The bite-back sort. Next, Mark. That reversion in Emily's deed. How fast to trigger? Hinges on breaches. Spill. I unloaded the bash banishment. the shame shove. Mark Mold, a 72-hour heads up, then, if unmet, flips to you. Instant. Terms, honor the giver. Own the origins. Boilerplate for mega gifts. Activate. They get 3 days to shape up or out they go. Trespass turf after. The docs mocked me. 28 years, 850k schooling, 120k vows, 1.2 meters roof, 2.2 meters sunk in a kid who scorned the source. Mark, fire it off at dawn. Certain family bonds? Bonds need respect. Sans that, just cash ties. Docs by 9. I eyed Emily's grad pic on the fridge. Gown worth my rookie year's wage, grin demanding the universe. Time she traced its true roots. Sleepless night, visions of 6-year-old Emily at booth 12, beaming like I hung the moon. Daddy, I'll help make folks smile like you. When did that fade? When did hero turn hindrance? 5 a.m. brew, phone glare. One dial shifts all. But was this wisdom or wound? My old man, Henry Harlan, construction lifer till I hit 30, never witnessed my triumph. His dying words, son, respect's forged, not free. Once yours, guard it, from kin or foes. Lisa's divorce barb. You pampered her rotten, Jack. No nose breed this mess. Hated her insight, but maybe spot on. 6 a.m. Susan first. Those summaries, plus if I yank college access, what's mine? Jack, she's 28, funds hers post-grad. Check fine print. Revocable trust. Education lock. That's 850k. I know. I funded it. Papers by 10. Mark next. Pro on Emily's conduct. From your tale? Dismissal over roots. Hiding the hall. Nah, not respect. Launch it. Bill, this scars ties forever. Ties are scarred. She sees me as cash cow, not kin. Can't heal by feeding it. Goal? Her grasping gifts from grit. Respect mandatory. Love sans spine? No go. If learned, rebuild. If not, I reclaim mine. Notice away. Breakfast simple. Eggs, toast, Joe. Honest fuel. Ryan's quip echoed, our turf, our rules. Spot on for rules. But he erred. Dwelling ain't owning. In hours, lesson time. Phone buzzed. Emily text. Dad, the ex for last night. Sorry vibes got off. Ryan's work stressed. Stared long. No clue of the hammer. Tempted to tip. Spark amends. But no. Impact needs surprise. Disrespect costs. Erased. No reply. 8:45. Mark final. Ready. Fire. Hung eyed my mug. Plain. Mine. Sweat bought. In 72 hours, Emily tastes earning. Monday, 10:47 a.m. Ring. Dad? Emily, voice quivering. Hey, kid. Weird mail. Legal junk from your guy. What flavor? Deed review notice. Ryan scanning but baffled. Backdrop. Ryan barking. Tell him kill this. Glitch. Dad, Ryan says paperwork snafu. Fix it. No snafu. Read close. All legalese. Conditions breach. Rights revert. Huh? As written, Emily. Pause, Ryan near. Jack, hop on. What's this? On. The hell? Saturday's echo. The bash? Us asking early leave. Over my embarrassing roots. Not quite. Crystal. Tone down scrub tails. Hide handout. Bail so image shines. Emily. We never said unimportant. But boundaries, right? Ryan, you gifted a house. From my scrub to empire sweat. Sweat you shun. Not the cash, just the path. Silence. Notice spells it. Page 7 reversion. Russell, Ryan. Fail respect, marsh gratitude. Flips back. Yup. Unenforceable. You can't snatch our pad. Can and am. More flips. Emily, 72 hours to fix? To prove grasp of fortune's forge, honor the grind. Ryan cracked. Madness, you evict us? Not yours, check deed. Mine, you conditional. We dwell here. On my grace, my love. We cherish it. The roof, not roots. Emily sobbed. Dad, sorry for Saturday. Feelings hurt. Not hurts. Respect. We do. Saturday says nah. Jake's call, I didn't want out. Ryan, don't pin me, Emily. You backed it. Backed hubby over dad. Truth hung. Clock ticks. 72 from receipt. What to do? Read terms. Ryan. Extortion. No. Legal bite for disdain. Pals here? Same pals blind to my buy. Pause. 71 hours. Emily. Dad, hold. Click. Hands firm, soul clear. First time in ages. Fathering is needed, not wanted. Love skips spoiling rot. Phone rang instant. I silenced. 71 hours for pride versus pad. I had eternity. Tuesday, 2:15 p.m. Produce aisle. Publix on Dale Mabry, squeezing tomatoes. Dad turned. Emily, eyes raw, no polish, hair chaos. Ryan loomed back uneasy. Emily, Ryan, resume tomatoes. Talk? Did yesterday. 5 mins. 47 hours left. Progress. Ryan advanced. Enough, Jack. Punishing a mix-up? Mix-up? Your embarrassing call. Hydern. Image shield. Never said that. Blue-collar tone down for associates. What else? Emily. Nerves, debut bash. Perfection chase. I marred it. Not meant. Then what? Struggle. Ryan. Handled poor, but nuke over chat. Oh, chat unveiling views. Put tomato down. Faced. Ryan honest. Ashamed your in-law scrubbed sinks. Not shame. Yes, no. Complex. Simple. Hesitation. That pause? Answer. Emily. Not shame. Context. What? Circles old wealth ties. Your rise spotlights our newbie status. To this tier. Gaped. Fake blue blood. Image manage. Lie. Ryan pivot. Works perception game. If clients sniff family props, you need 'em. But hide it. Why? Looks weak. You are. Face crimson. I pull weight. Not 1.2 mutter weight. We'd manage. With your score. Emily. Dad, his credit. How? Vetted pre-buy. You what? Due diligence. Million gifts warrant checks. Ryan pale. What checks? Credit, back, finances, privacy breach, asset guard, Emily soft. Findings? Ryan tell or me? Ryan slumped. Emily, finances I skipped. What? Cards, debt, Prius, some post. 85K. Emily reeled. 85K? You said savings. Do 3K. Tears. 3K. Claimed 50K. Deals pending. Ghost deals. Ryan to me. Your fault. Marriage wreck. Truth reveal. Happy pre-medal. Happy on my dime. True. Ryan. You flopped loan. No nest, debt swamp. San me, studio flat. Ours, at least. But you grabbed my funded mansion over your reach life. Emily wept. Dad, why hide his debt? His truth to share. But you knew. New issues, not lies. Ryan Blue protected her from worry by faking, handling. With my cash, will repay. Can't card repay. I'll land big. Phantom. Big's funding ghost savings. Emily need sit. Pharmacy bench. Silent trek. Emily mid. You right, disrespected Saturday. Thanks. But reversion, punishment, consequence, diff, punish hurts. Consequence teaches. Teach what? Respect forged, not free. Ryan scoffed. Bumper sticker. 32 hours, sticker or boot? Emily gripped. Dad, how? Terms, show respect, tries gratitude. We are. Prove. Hint, 28 years giving. Now give back. What? Respect. Open, true, no shame. Ryan rose. Crazy. Blackmail, fake thanks. Can't force fake. Wait real. Drop then. No, await real or pack. Emily soft. I love you. No kid? Then why? Love sans respect rots ties. Saving ours? By responsibility lesson. Emily eyed Ryan. He deflated. 31 hours. Stood. Dad. Home when ready for real respect talk. Left them, drove off. Buzz, Emily, will sort. No reply. Sort ain't point. Grasp loss is respect earned, not blood right. 31 hours to get it. Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. 18 hours. Doorbell. Peephole. Emily solo. Jeans. Ancient Harbor Grill tea. Unseen in eons. Opened. Hi, Dad. Emily. Jake clueless I'm here. Where he? Cafe. Hunting crash pads if house gone. Yeah. Folks' spare room temp. Mia's couch maybe. Oh, poor Joe. None for her. Old rule. Kid buzz. Dad, something to say. Ears open. Debt's worse than yesterday. How? Not just cards. BizBud loan, bro too. Pause. And house collateral personal loan. Cup slammed. What? 50K. Biz grow, he said, but debt cover. When? Post move. My house as bait. Legally claimed, our dwell, my deed. Not, mine soul, you conditional. Face drained. What? Deed mine, you beneficiary. But his lawyer, his, not Mark, said Mark pricey for simple. Phone. Mark, title search Bayview now. Why? Emily says Ryan collateraled my pad. Impossible. Not on deed. Check. Back an hour. Hung to Emily. If sans permission. Fraud. Dad, he didn't know sole ownership. Assumed. We live our house. Gift. Conditional. Tears. If illegal, what? Jail. What? Felony fraud. He didn't know. No excuse. Phone. Mark. Sit. Am. 50K lien. Sunshine Finance. 3 weeks. How? Forged your SIG. Notary stamp. Pro. Copies. Pulling. Position. Forge proven. Charge. Lien void. They chase fraudster. Ryan. Hung. To Emily pale. Fraud. Dad, Ryan wouldn't. Then how lean with my fake sig? Paper error. I signed zilch for sunshine. Forgot? No. Quiet. If he forged us, marriage, life, if hubby's crook, your call. Press charges? Yes, even, especially Ryan. Why especially? He pushed boundaries. Here's one. No forge. Face in hands. Mess. Yup. When reversion suggested, planned this, all, notice, debt, forge, set up, studied. Think me schemer? Dunno. Clear. Hoped you'd read deed, discuss, honor gift. Be you. Which? Entitled, thankless, reckless with sacrifice. Hurt flashed. Unfair. Is, signed blind. Ryan solo legal, party cheer gift while shaming source. Mistakes. Choices. Bites follow. Even life wreck. Emily, I gifted success shots. College, wedding, mansion. Now yanking. You yank. Image over integrity. Ease over ethic. Quiet. What if I shift now? Fix? Attitude, thanks, respect. Post 18-hour bite. Post crook hub. Yes. Respect from grasp, not fear. Grasp now. Bites, not grasp. No fix? Learn. Lesson? Gifts teach variably. Phone. Mark. Docs. Ryan Sig, your Sig? Match? Notary fool, not expert. Fraud. Emily buried. Hold complaint. Why? Kin tangle. Till? Tonight. Delay hardens. No. Hung. Emily. Thanks. Not yet. Felony stands. No cops. Yet. Why? Your hubby. Love you still. Sobs. So sorry. No. Fix? Try. How? 12 hours. Enough? If change real. Stood door. On dad. Yeah. T. Closet find yesterday. Worn since high school. Bought for 15th launch pride. Your build for me. No now. Late? Hope no. Gone. 12 hours. See if lesson stuck worth save. Wednesday, 6:45 p.m. 3 hours. Balcony, sunset over bay. Ring. Unknown. Hello. Mr. Harlan. Mia Sanchez. Emily's college pal.